Out with the possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Daniels out there with Young. Then there's Rizashea. Then it's Okongwu. And Gay is in at the 4. And it's Rizashea missing. Now LeBron. And the pass to KD. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy. He just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Atlanta making a switch here. Niang's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Young from deep three-point range. The Hawks again can't hit. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Up top, Niang. Here's Rizashea. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Passes to Young. Here's Gay. And 2 free throws come off, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
First team foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Offensive rebound, Durant, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And Kevin Durant showing you that that length can come into effect on the rebounding effort.
Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's blocked, and so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks trail by 3. Pass to Rizashea. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No good on that one. Good D by LeBron. Rizashea's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
The D better step up their game as Shea is effective at the pull-up.
Now Rizashea. Pass to Gay. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Rizashea with the steal. To the inside. Niang. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The West leading by 5. This one for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Pass to Young. To the left wing. Here's Rizashea. He's guarded by Davis. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points. He's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So it's the Hawks now. 7-point differential. Pass to Rizashea. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Now here's LeBron, and it's Davis with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Daniels with it, covered by LeBron. Good D by LeBron.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the shot goes in. And that's 13 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Rizashea. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
LeBron can't get it to go. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Rizashea. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Davis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in.
Beat Krejci.
Curry with him. Scoreless thus far. And they get it back. And Davis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 13 to the paint. Here's Young. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Right wing. Here's Niang. Drops one in from the wing.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Gilgeous-Alexander has a 2-pointer. James the pass to Davis. Rebound by the Hawks. Here's Krejci. Back to Young. Pass to Gay. And the lead is down inside single digits.
3 points.
Gay's got 5 points so far.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Now the pass to Davis. Here's Curry with the 3. Here's Wembanyama. Krejci with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. It's Young on the wing. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by James.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Young against Curry. Here's Niang. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Krejci. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Western All-Stars ball.
LeVert checked in for the Hawks.
Substitution for Atlanta. Karis LeVert.
The West leading by 8. Stolen by LeVert. Curry with the steal. Pass break. Here comes the West. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low. Here's Krejci. No scoring in this one. Pass to Gay. Passes it to LeVert. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Pass to Gay. Out left to the wing. Niang. Over to the wing. Here's Krejci. Gets an open look and hits.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it. Went right into the shot.
Poked away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
Hawks making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. LeVert kicks to Niang. Here's Krejci. Pass to Barlow. And another shot. And the rejection by James.
What a denial. LeBron attacking that shot with pinpoint accuracy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Young. He's got 6 from 11 feet away. And he gets the jumper to drop. Young's got 8.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller.
I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there. Just a gifted scorer.
So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 7. Young taking his time here. And there's the pass to Barlow. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. The Hawks trail by 10. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Passes it to LeVert. It's rebounded by the West. Wembanyama has got 8 rebounds in this game. It's deflected. Stolen by LeVert. A nice shot by Young. 10 points for him.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by James. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. 9 seconds left in the first. Now Now Young puts up a deep three, and that one released in time, but no good. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard.
The Hawks.
West All-Stars lead by 10. The second quarter coming up right after. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 10-point game. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Harden out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. That's LeBron with the force match. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
First
Tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Curry's checked in for the West. He's off on the second. The West leading by 9. Kicks it out to Harden. Wembanyama passes to James. From past the arc. And with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Okongwu. Kept alive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's the only option.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The West All-Stars with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and he makes that one.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
LeVert the pass to Okongwu. Banked in off the glass. Okongwu's now got his first points of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Hawks trail by 9. LeVert kicks to Young. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
The shot by Curry, no good. Curry's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Pass to LeVert. Back to Young. Here's Barlow. Still without a basket. LeVert the pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Harden inside the three-point line. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Harden gets the bucket. And the West leads by 8.
A few guys with better handles than James Harden. Really a magician with the rock.
Curry against Young. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. For Atlanta, they have shot 50% from the line today. 6.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Good on both. The West leading by 6. Harden inside the three-point line. Up again. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Man finds Young. Here's Barlow. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Barlow. Upping on the board. Over Davis. The shot by Barlow, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching. The Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Barlow passes to Young. Over LeBron. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Harden. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Where he finds Wembanyama. And that one drops for him. And now it's an 11-point West All-Star lead. Young against Harden.
Young's not a guy, especially as a scorer, you want to put at the free throw line for 3 points and confidence.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Curry. The West leading by 9. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Levert defending, and Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Inside, here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Wembanyama. Makes it off the glass. Wembanyama's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Man with it. He has yet to score. Young outside. Harden with the defensive effort. So it's the West now. They lead by 11. Down low. Man passes to Young. To the left side wing. Okongwu with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. James in the post. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. James has got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars. Young pass to Barlow. Back to Young. From deep. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Harden. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harden inside the 3-point line. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So good at drawing contact and literally winning trips to the free throw line. Harden feasting on any chance to draw a foul.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. The Hawks trail by 14. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Harden. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And yes, it's good. And that's 11 points for James Harden.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Young pass to Barlow. Back to Young. Doesn't go that time. Harden with the defensive effort. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. George Niang will check in for it now. Jason Daniels comes in for Karis LeVert. The Hawks trail by 14. And here's Young. 17 points in the game. Kicks to Okongwu. Harden against Young. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Drawing the foul down low. Trae Young turning that trip to the line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Young. 2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. The West leading by 12. Harden inside the three-point line. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Reza Shea. The Hawks again can't hit.
The shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Young. Harden with the defensive effort. Now the West with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama. Inside.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Reza Shea. He's guarded by Davis. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, we'll have to settle for a layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Count that.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West. A 12-point game. Niang with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Young against Harden. Young drives in. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Assist goes to Trae
The
Young.
West leading by 10. Harden outside. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Young against Wembanyama. Shoots. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And Young, known as a remarkable scorer, he can fill it up in a variety of ways.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The West All-Stars have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. Atlanta making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. The Hawks trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the second quarter. There's the drive. The 9-foot shot. The West All-Stars pull it in. And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here's Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
Firm screen set by Davis there. That got his teammate a great look at the rim.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Pass to Reza Shea. Here's Niang. Here's the pass to Krejci. Rizachet with it. Clock at 6. Okongwu down low. Guarded by Harden. They get it back. The West leading by 13. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. James converts inside.
Well, LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Daniels passes to Krejci. Out to the wing. Here's Rizachet. No good, unable to end this run.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Passes it to Daniels. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Lets it go from 14. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
Here's Niang. James defending. Niang with the ball. And so it's the West All-Stars finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter.
65. The Hawks. 50.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And guys, we saw just how tough He can be with a step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Also, Daniels out there. Okongwu is out there with Rizeshe. And Gay is in at the power forward. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Daniels with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw missing.
Shooting for the Hawks, Dyson Daniels, taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. That one goes. Counted. Wembanyama's got 10.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Here's Gay. James covering. Pass to Gay. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. The Hawks trail by 14. To the wing on the left. Young outside. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here's Daniels. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
Harden against Young. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Great contest from AD there. Always a legitimate threat to throw it back.
A shot. And that one hits back iron.
AD giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Gay. Now Rizeshe. The baseline J. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West. Gilgeous-Alexander against Okongwu. Here's Wembanyama. The 3 from Davis. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 11 rebounds in the game. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harden against Young. The 3-ball drills the 3-pointer. Young's got 24 points.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
Nice shot by James.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. The West All-Stars making the switch in. Curry's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Arlo's checked in. The West leading by 11. Here's Curry. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest for the Hawks. Man comes in for Okongwu. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Daniels. No one near James as he lets it go. And they'll get another chance. Gilgeous-Alexander. LeVert grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Basket counts.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Dagnall said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. We thank you for the report.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball. Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Young against Curry. Young pass to Barlow. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
Okongwu's
Into
checked
the
in for the
lineup for
Hawks.
Atlanta. Onyeka Okongwu.
The Hawks trail by 13. Now, here is Young. 26 points for him. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Young against Curry. Young drives in. LeBron with the block. From deep three-point line. Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight. That's the offensive rebound. Boxing out, getting up extra shots. Could be a difference maker in the results.
And the free throw drops for LeVert. Kevin Durant's checked in for the West. LeVert hits both of them. The West leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Barlow. The pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. It's Young on the wing for the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Durant just inside the line, and they recover it.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. It's LeVert on the wing. He's got 5. Young pass to Okongwu. And Davis sends it back.
No surprise, right? AD has led the league in blocks before.
Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in. Pocket 6. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 12 here already in the game. They get a hand on it. Here's Davis. He has 6. Count that bucket. Davis has got 8 points.
In a league of guys who are extremely long, AD still stands out.
Pass to man. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Offensive rebound. Wembanyama passes to Curry. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. The offensive rebound. Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter. LeVert the pass to Okongwu. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The 3 from KD. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the West leads by 19.
And the sheer length of Wembanyama allowing the rookie to insert himself and finish.
And the official said the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Matthews, he's checked in for Terrence Mann. Okongwu kicks to LeVert. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Okongwu slams it in.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Wembanyama passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. KD dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. That's the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. LeVert with it. He has 5.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Krejci. It's stolen by Curry. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he can score from the perimeter, but Steph also knows how to execute inside.
Pass to Okongwu. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
First personal
What you
foul.
appreciate most
Second
about Curry
team
is his
foul.
confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect them.
George Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 19. And 1:01 left to play in the third. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the West All-Star. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
The pass to Niang. Passes it to Krejci. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Wembanyama. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry with the 3. Keeps it alive.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And it's LeVert missing.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the West All-Stars with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Davis is out there with Durant. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. He lobs it up. And O'Connell slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. It's Curry outside. And they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
They shoot again. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Pass to Shai. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Durant just inside the line and stolen by Okongwu. Here's Young. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Young's got 28.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Curry outside. The West again cannot hit.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Pass to Daniels. Connects from three-point range.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
The Hawks trail by 16. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. It's Okongwu, top of the key. He kicks it to Young. 5 to shoot. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. Young against Curry. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. And the West leads by 19.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Pass to Shai. Back to Young. Shoots over Curry. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Young's got 9 points here in the second half. With the floater. And it's Davis with the jam.
And Davis just eating up the boards on the inside and went right back up with it.
The Hawks trail by 19. Young outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul.
And he makes the first. Atlanta making a switch here. Arnold's checked in, and so Young nails them both. So it's the West now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Dominic Barlow.
They throw good. Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 34 points.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Third personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Curry. The Hawks trail by 20. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A nice shot by Young.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
The West leading by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander has a two-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Kicks it to Daniels. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young in the corner. 5 on the clock. The pass to Niang. Oh, good with the triple.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Great little stuff there from Davis to finish things off.
Passes it to Barlow. To the inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 18. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Young. Here's Barlow. The kick out to Young. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 39.
Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Here's Curry, swiped away. Niang with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And here's Daniels. Pass to Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. On its way from Curry for 2. Here's Barlow. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for the Hawks, Dominic Barlow.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. James checked in for Durant, and it's James Harden in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The West leading by 11. James has a 2-pointer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gaze checked in. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Ricochet. He's off on that one. Great D that time from James. Here's Harden. Outside for Curry. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Daniels with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Barlow. Young against Harden. Inside, here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection.
James Harden, 4th personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
He's off on the first. Edwards, he's checked in for James Harden. And he sinks the second. And so Curry will bring it up for the West. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And how about when Curry
gets fancy with it. His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
James against Young. And there it is for him.
Trae Young.
Young's got 41. The West leading by 11. Outside Curry. Takes the three. A putback. Wembanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Here's Shea. Lays it up and banks it in.
Shea.
Now James to the paint. Out to Edwards. A second chance effort. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Hawks trail by 11. It's Young on the wing. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Assist goes to.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Look at Edwards sliding home the three.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Young against Curry. Pass to Gay. On the wing, Daniels. Shot clock at 5. Shea with it. Edwards defending. Young from outside. They get the rebound. Barlow passes to Young. Here is Daniels. He's guarded by Davis. Good.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Curry looking around. And Davis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Barlow. Pass to Gay. Now Shea. Over LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on LeBron James.
Team foul.
That free throw, no good. O'Connell's checked in for Atlanta.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. The West leading by 9. Outside Curry. O'Connell grabs the board.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Dishes to Daniels. Young against Curry. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shot clock at 2. The Hawks again can't hit. And the pass to Wembanyama. The shot off that time. The Hawks trail by 9. Driving the lane. Daniels, no good. And here's the West with the ball.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. The West leading by 9. Got a piece of it. 11 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 27.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Young up top. Guarded by Curry. And stolen by LeBron. Davis, that's for two. Curry on the foul. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Young against Curry. There's the triple. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young.
3 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Good on the shot.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you can see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
On its way from Curry for two. Beautiful is, and the layup goes down. And the West leads by 14.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Here's Young. An easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 43 points.
Defender's just too worried about Trey pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The pass to Daniels. The dish to Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels over James. Daniels, no good. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like... Everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. They've got Antetokounmpo, Jalen Brunson out there with Mitchell. Then there's Towns, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. So the East able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Curry. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East. Giannis outside. Pass to Brunson. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how about the energy from SGA? He gets after it on the backboard as well.
Brunson against LeBron. Brunson kicks to Tatum. Giannis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Curry looking it over. Here's the 3. Another miss by Curry.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. And Davis sends it back. And he gets it back.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
Second shot opportunity. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Here's Towns. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Karl Anthony Towns finishing through contact there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack?
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Garland is checked in for Jalen Brunson. Now, here's Mitchell. Knocked loose. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Curry's shot is off. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2. Garland finds Mitchell. To the inside. Towns. Goes up again. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Clever move by Curry, taking the foul, but still getting the shot up.
And he makes both free throws.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. They get it back. And Towns gets it to go.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the break free. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Tatum against James. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Tatum. And slammed up by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
James in the post. Towns on him. James misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the defense just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. LeBron outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And both free throws good for LeBron. And here are the East All-Stars now, trailing by 2. The wide open look here for Garland. Buries the long-range jumper.
Very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Mitchell left side. Back to Giannis. Down low, defended by Wembanyama. For 3, Mitchell. And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Davis. Can't get it to fall. Here's Mitchell. The shot, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
He hits the second from the line. Curry with it. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Garland with the bucket.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
The East leading by 3. Mitchell right side. Towns. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Curry. Kicks it out to James. Sinks the triple. He's got 9.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. This is to Towns. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And it's the East with the rebound. Tatum passes to Towns. Now Mitchell. Takes a 3. And another 3 from the East.
3 points.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
On its way from Curry for 2. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
There's Garland. And the rejection by LeBron.
Love the defense from James. When he's engaged and focused, he can block some shots.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Towns. Yes, that goes in. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Over to the left wing. There's Garland. And Curry pulls it down. And the West All-Stars have possession.
2 minutes remaining.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Curry outside. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
On its way from Curry for 2.
Wow. He got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Here's LeBron, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Here's James. And they'll get another chance. Another shot. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Mobley. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throw shots. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the East All-Stars.
No good on that.
Evan Mobley.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the East.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. "18 feet out. And that one goes long. The East leading by 6. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Anthony Davis.
That one on Davis.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
At the line for 2.
And Brown drops them both.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 11 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
There's the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley
seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. East All-Stars ahead, up by 8. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities.
What a thing of beauty from James.
And I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the line. That one off the back iron and out. The West trails by 6. It's hauled in by Brown. Now the East All-Stars with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Passes it to Siakam. In the corner, it's Mobley. Off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Harden. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by the West. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Harden outside. Pulls up on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Scoring ability Harden brings is unique and next level.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Cunningham's checked in. And so Brown will bring it up for the East. They lead by 4. And Davis sends it back. Here's LeBron. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with his 3. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Harden inside the 3-point line and stolen by Lillard. Here we go, one-on-one. Lets it fly from 18. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden the pass to Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Creating separation using the bounce. That's a skill that AD's developed over the years.
Siakam outside. And oh boy, contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
All over. He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Siakam hits them both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The 19-foot shot. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. The East leading by 4 to the middle. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. And that's now 6 points for Siakam. Here's Harden and stolen by Siakam. Here's Brown. Harden with the defensive effort. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Timeout called. East All-Stars.
All right, fans, let's get back for your West All-Stars dance team. All right, fans, that was your youth dance squad.
It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Puts it up from 12. Brown, good.
Jaylen Brown.
And the East leads by 6.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Here's Harden. The putback, high over the top. Wembanyama.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense can react.
Wembanyama has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Harden against Lillard. Holds it up there for Mobley. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harden inside the 3-point line. And the shot falls short this time. The finish. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Here's Cunningham. Still yet to score. He kicks to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Over Harden. They grab their own miss. The dive for the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. The West trails by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 15 shots.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Cunningham for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
And stolen by Siakam. At the elbow, it's Cunningham. Great D that time from LeBron.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
And Cunningham with the block. Kicks to Lillard. Shoots it. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harden. East grabs the miss. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Siakam passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Harden. The West again cannot hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so James will bring it up for the West. They trail by 9 points, and he can't stop the run as he misses. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
For the finish, and Siakam throws it down.
What a display of quickness there. If you need to get out and run, Siakam's your guy.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it in there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the East All-Stars.
The East leading by 11. And that's a foul called on Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Curry's checked in. And a switch here also for the East. Towns, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Brown feeling it out a bit. Over Davis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. He has 6.
And I know the defense was all over Brown that time, guys, but in the end, he's just too skilled for him in the paint.
Here's Curry. It's a hand on it. Up again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. No good on the free throw.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Garland is checked in for Lillard. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and seeing a larger influx of talent, a lot of times in the second round. This draft will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. And the East All-Stars call time here.
新しく追加されたやつ語でやるか。先やるわ。OK。
Mobley kicks to Brown. And another miss by the East.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Davis has got it back down to single digits for the West All-Stars.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Inside, Towns. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Mobley outside. Towns down low. Curry meets him. And they pick up 2.
Assisted.
16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And you see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
High arcing shot. Cunningham on the wing. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. LeBron, no luck. The East leading by 10. Towns dishes to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 6.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent and just...
And counted. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Able to get to the hoop with those nice handles, leading to an easy finish.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Down low. And the rejection by Wembanyama. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Tatum pulls it down. He dishes it to Cunningham. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. James finds Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, Davis is so long and strong inside, he almost forces you to foul.
The West All-Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Good on the second free throw. The East leading by 10. Garland, the pass to Cunningham.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge. Something happening and drawing the contact.
The East All-Stars have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. James Harden is checked in for the West. And so Cunningham nails both of them. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Wembanyama. East grabs the miss. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating to the middle.
West All-Stars foul.
Cunningham
James Harden. Personal foul.
And able to get that one off.
Foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line
Shooting
so far.
for the East All-Stars.
That's good from Cunningham.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here is Harden. 35 seconds left in the first half. Here's Wembanyama. From the arc. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 11 points in the basket from Harden.
Hey, defensively, when you're guarding Harden, the last thing you want is for him to get a rhythm from deep. He can blow a game wide open when he does.
And here is Tatum. Pocket 6. Pass to Towns from outside the arc. No good there.
A bit of pride at at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
And so is the East All-Stars, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and a monster amount of rebounds. Let's start with you, Shaq. What do you think about the East All-Stars?
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to see.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on the West All-Stars?
Ice cold, frigid from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they shake it off and get back in the groove? Another option is compensate by going to the rim.
And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the court right now for the East All-Stars, Mitchell is out there with Jalen Brunson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
First team foul. The line for the East All-Stars, Jason Tatum.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. The West trails by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Brunson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And Brunson, a very physical player, someone that understands how to bait defenders into fouls.
And the first one,
Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And KD's got the ball here for the West. It's a 13-point game. And he gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Brunson against Davis. Right side, Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Harden. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns is... And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Brunson finds Tatum to the inside. Here's Towns. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Towns has got 18 points.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Gilgeous-Alexander off the left rim and out. The East leading by 15. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Brunson. 8 points for him.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And the move and the basket. SGA has the defense shook.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. Towns with it. Out to Brunson. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And it's good, 2 points.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Back to Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Harden. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have
East ball.
the East making a switch.
For the East
Lillard's
All-Stars.
checked in.
Damian Lillard.
And the East has possession. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. The feed to Mitchell. Harden with the defensive effort. The West trails by 16. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Wembanyama!
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The 3 from Tatum. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over the back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by the West. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And there's the pass to KD. A fader. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Towns.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Durant.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Harden against Mitchell. Pass it to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the way. Lillard's got 6.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
East All-Stars foul call. Anthony Towns.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And here's Tatum for 3. The West grabs the miss. The Breaker making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything. Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29 in the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Tatum. Fires for three. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
3 points.
Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Count that one. The East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East with some changes. Siakam is checked in for Town. Brown comes in for Jason Tatum. And Tyler Hero in for Mitchell. Now a timeout called by the East.
Timeout, East All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Mobley, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Siakam's got 12.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
From 12 feet out, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Outside, Hero. Back to Siakam. Hero finds Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Davis with the ball for the West All-Stars. Down by 12.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Brown with the bounce pass. Hero against Harden. Hero passes to Mobley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for the East All-Stars, Evan Mobley.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one is no good. The West trails by 11. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Wembanyama, good, right over the defense.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And the West All-Stars with possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And moving with such speed, with the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
Brown the pass to Siakam. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything, David. Thank you so much. Lillard with it, guarded now by Durant. Takes it out to Siakam. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Over in the corner, Lillard. Benyama with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that.
Davis for 2.
Puts it down with a 40. And this team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
But he's just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And the shot is good. Siakam's got 18 points in the game.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot. And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Brown the pass to Siakam. And Durant sends it back.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
He gets it up. That shot off. And so it's